pressure. I know what it's like. I live it daily. Getting pulled.
And we are live. What is going
Yeah.
on, everybody? The one and only Isaiah Smith here. And I am not alone at this moment. I am right now chatting with one of the Play Along Game members and a Play Along Game leader, Clover 9.
What's up, everybody? How are you doing today?
So as you can tell from the title of the live stream, we are going to be talking about the one, the only, Sophia the First, Once Upon a Princess. Now,
Yeah.
Once Upon a Princess was, I believe it was like a dis. I believe it aired around like Disney Channel around like 2012, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And my thoughts was just like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely a blast. So,
Right.
Ryan, what are your thoughts on Once Upon a Princess?
Well, when I first saw Once Upon a Princess back in November of 2012, I have to say that I really enjoyed that special a lot. I really loved Princess Sophia. I loved her family. I loved, how we got to see her backstory, how we got to see her interact with the siblings for the very first time. It was a great, introduction to a pretty amazing show. Lots of funny moments, lots of, sad moments. We had Princess Cinderella come in for that episode, and yeah, other than that, I really, really loved that pilot.
Okay, let's see who's watching right now. Eli Arnold 2003 and Allison Clark. What is up? What is up, you guys? And now we got 5 people watching.
Yep, that's right.
All right. So, and also, right after Once Upon a Princess came on, the series had to like go like sort of off time so they can like create their so they can create this series, which I believe came out around January of 2013 to start off the new year.
Yep, that's right.
And when I first saw the first episode, I thought it was like really off to a really great start series. So Ryan, what are your thoughts on the first episode of the show?
The first episode, huh? Well, yep, that episode debuted on January 11th of 2013. I have to say that episode was awesome as well. I especially, kind of liked Prince Hugo, although, at first he was not really a good character, though he would later redeem himself in the upcoming couple of seasons ahead. Funny fact about that episode was that in that episode, Prince Hugo was voiced by none other than Colin Ford, who you may know from 2 other Disney Junior projects. Can You Teach My Alligator Manners? And he was the first voice of Jake on Jake and the Neverland Pirates. So that's a pretty interesting, cool fact. I also kind of liked. The only thing I don't really like about that episode is Amber. Like, although she had changed, by the end of the pilot episode, you could definitely tell that there's still a little bit of ego in her character, and that would last for a long time. But by the series end, you could definitely tell that there is a definite change in her character by the series end. So it kind of began that long transition of Princess Amber being from her, not so glory sister self to later redeeming herself as a great sister later on. But other than that, I really enjoyed that episode really much. I also loved Minimus, the horse, the animals, and especially the Derby itself. Really, really good episode.
Now let's talk about the characters of the show. First we're gonna start off with Amber, of course, of Orion just talked about. So Princess Amber was so-called fairest of the land before until Sophia came along, and then let's just say she was not happy about Sophia at all because she started to feel completely jealous of her, like taking over the popularity in every single stuff. And I, I remember from like the How Once Upon a Princess, where she told James to tell James to tell Sophia to go on the take the swing and just like land straight into the waterfall or water fountain, which was that was such a bad prank.
Yep, it was. Unfortunately.
Now let's go on to Prince James. Now Prince James did have a change of voice actors throughout the show. Now, if I can remember, he had either 2 or 3 voice actors that helped out with him. I think.
He had 3 different voice actors, and funny fact, the first voice actor for him, I forgot his name, but he actually is now on another famous cartoon show, Steven Universe, voicing the title character himself.
I think that's Zach Callison, I think.
Yep, that's Zach Callison, and he's still doing the show to this very day. Hey, Jason's on the line.
Look who's here.
Yes.
What's up, y'all?
We're live right now, Jason.
We have got my Jazzy Mac in the building.
Yeah, Mike Jazzy Mac is on the line joining us on this awesome talk show.
Ah.
Yep, well, my Jazzy Mac is finally in the building, folks.
So, Jason, we have just talked about the pilot for Sophia the First, Once Upon a Princess, and now, what are your thoughts on that pilot? If you saw it,
The first time that I watched it, the first time,
Yeah.
I haven't watched that pilot in a long time. Man, brings back so many memories. I was okay. I was surprised when Cinderella came on. When the first Disney princess came onto the scene. that was Cinderella. I don't know. I'm just in a loss for words. Oh my goodness. I'm just in a loss for words. I don't even know how. Oh my goodness.
Now, what are your thoughts on the character Princess Amber?
To be honest, she was the only princess I don't hate. To be honest, she was the only princess in the show that I don't hate. Yes, she may be a little uppity, but she has. But I feel that she has a good heart.
Yeah, she was hated at first, but like I said earlier, as the seasons went on, her character started to really develop more, and by the end of the show, she was a really good character, and she had totally improved by the end.
Indeed.
Changed completely. Now, let's talk about the main character of the show, Princess Sophia herself. Now,
Oh boy.
Oh,
Sophia
yes!
Now,
Little
Sophia was now Sophia was voiced by an actress named Ariel Winter. Now, I think she was on. I think it was a TV show called Modern Family, I believe. Because that was a show I heard that she was in.
Yeah, Ariel Winter actually was on another Disney Junior show before Sophia the First, voicing Marina the Mermaid in Jake and the Neverland Pirates.
Oh man!
And I just gotta say, her voice for Sophia just, oh my god, really, really touching and so adorable. Now,
Yeah,
Ryan, what are your thoughts on Sophia?
what do I have to say about Princess Sophia herself? Well, Sophia is amazing. And I think she's the character on the show that got the most character development out of all the characters. You know, she first started out as a princess who didn't know what she was going to do. And as the show continued, she went on amazing adventures, met a lot of new friends. And by the end of the show, you know, not only she became a protector, she became an amazing princess. And also, Sophia is very kind, royal, and has a big heart as well. Especially love her talking to the animals, especially Clover. You know, that funny rabbit dude.
Clover.
But anyway, yeah. But other than that, Sophia is a very kind-hearted character and such a touching character to see on screen.
Okay. Now, Jason, what are your thoughts on Sophia?
I'm sorry, I'm just jamming along to this.
Oh. Oh my god! I think I know what he's listening to.
A blue ribbon bunny.
That's the Clover the Bunny.
A blue ribbon bunny. You know who's the best? Me.
Oh, that was the best. Yeah.
Oh, the show overall. Overall, that is my favorite song of the show.
Okay.
Oh
Now,
my god.
okay. Now, Jason, back to the question. What are your thoughts on Sophia herself?
Okay. One word. Hugs.
Hug.
I would. Oh my god, she was so adorable. I wish I could hug her till I die. I wish I could hug her. Yeah, till I die is just way too far. Until I die is just waiting.
Yeah, and
So I would just say I would hug.
yeah.
You.
Now, Jason, since you played that song, let's talk about another character who's always hungry and always falling asleep. Clover.
Oh man,
Now,
Clover!
now, Clover, I believe, is voiced by Wayne Brady until like the pilot until the end of the show. And God, let me just tell you, Clover is absolutely he's really hilarious. Like, I'm trying to think, but from the pilot of the show, when they when him and the rest of the animal friends were in her bedroom. Hold on, let me get it out. I'm not going to scream. That's a belief. Ah! You can hear us? Talk? He can stop talking is a better question. Hey.
Ha!
That's my favorite line in the park. So Ryan, what are your thoughts on Clover?
One word. Hungry. He's always hungry, and like you said, he sleeps a lot. But other than that, Clover is a very special animal friend to Sophia. And just like what Jason said, if I have to meet Clover, I wouldn't care what he says. I would seriously want to hug that bunny. Seriously. Such a great character. Also, special shout out to Wayne Brady for voicing this amazing character, putting his heart and soul into this character too. Especially his singing voice. Man, oh man, when I first heard his singing voice, it blew me away.
All right, Jason,
Especially
your thoughts?
Blue Ribbon Bunny.
My thoughts for Clover. It gotta be energetic, especially in the episode Blue. In the episode of the song title, Blue Ribbon Bunny. Why do I keep stuttering when I talk? Ugh.
Now, what character can we talk about? I got it. Now, let's move on to the castle sorcerer, Cedric.
Oh God!
Mr.
Now,
Cedric.
don't get me started on him.
Mr. Cedric.
Now,
Cedric.
Mr. Cedric.
That's my favorite
Yeah.
moment of that entire series.
yeah,
Mr.
That's
Cedric.
that's a hilarious part from the show.
Yeah.
Sophia didn't really understand how to like pronounce Cedric's name correctly. All she said was Mr. Cedric. It's Cedric. Now, Cedric was, I think, voiced by Jess Harnell, I believe.
Jess.
think
I
that's-
think it's Harnell.
Yeah, Jess Harnell. And this character turned out from really bad because in the start, he really wanted to take Sophia's amulet so he can be charged of the whole kingdom for himself.
I don't
And
know
then-
why he would do that.
I think because in one of the episodes he explained why, because he was tired of being pushed around, and I think that's I think that's what he talked about.
Yeah, I was glad that they finally revealed. When they finally did that episode where they finally revealed why, because after explaining that, it totally made a lot of sense.
Yeah. So Ryan, what are your thoughts on Cedric?
Oh man, Mr. Cedric himself. Well, Mr. Cedric. Well, that character again, just like Princess Amber. At first, not a really likable character. But starting around the final season, that is where Cedric started to change. He started to get more good, he started to get more on Sophia's side, and that's where I started to really start liking him as a character. First 3 seasons, nah, but the 4th season is a huge improvement. So, bad at first, but redeemed himself at the end.
Jason, your thoughts?
I, for one, haven't really caught up with Mr. Cedric, but since I watched a few episodes of the show, I'd say that even on the outside he may change. I still think that he can't be trusted. I still think he can't be trusted. I'm still feeling a little skeptical about him, but I gotta say he is a pretty good guy. He's a pretty cool guy. Hilarious. Clumsy, to be exact. Clumsy, yet hilarious.
Now, I got another one. How about the castle stewardess, Bailiwick?
Oh, man.
Bailiwick. Oh, I love that. Oh, I like that character.
Yes.
Voiced by Tim Gunn. And he didn't have to use his voice or anything. I believe his still remained the same.
Man, oh my god.
Now,
oh my god, Bailiwick. He's
more
of my type. He's more of my type.
So of course, Bailiwick is voiced by Tim Gunn, and let's say he is really careful about the castle. He cares about he cares. He even cares for the family himself. And I remember this one episode where this bad guy tried to take over Cedric's place by
yes, I remember that episode.
Placing a pin on him, making him totally clumsy. Yeah. Right. What are your thoughts on Bailiwick?
Very professional, very kind of like me for some reason. He always tends to keep on schedule, and that's what I do too, because I usually have a schedule that goes along my day as well. So very proper, very on time, and a really he's just, Bailiwick. He's amazing and stupendous.
Hardworking and loyal to her family and friends. That's what I think of him. And besides, from looking at throughout the show, he doesn't even have to lift a finger, even though he is the stewardess. He doesn't even have to lift a finger. That's what I think of him.
Now let's see. Ooh, I got one. How about that sidekick Raven of Cedric, Wormwood?
Oh God, that character is so cringy.
No, don't make me talk about him. Don't make me talk about him.
Well, Jason.
Don't make me talk about
Jason, you don't have to, but I think me and Ryan can just talk about him. If that's fine with you, Ryan.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so Wormwood. I believe he was voiced by the one and only Jim Cumming. I think that's why, because that's what I saw. I
think you're right.
And let me say, he was a trusted sidekick at first, but until like the final season, not very much of a sidekick anymore.
Yeah, then he became a jerk in the last season.
But he did give some quite some funny lines, which I can remember.
Yep.
So I'm gonna have to give one more a 3 to 5. So that's like an okay. All right, Ryan, what are your thoughts?
Oh man, Wormwood. I liked him at first. I really did. I thought he had, thought he was very funny, very, sarcastic, very funny bird. But at the last season, I grew to hate him, especially since he betrayed Mr. Cedric. Why would you betray your number one favorite guy and just, not go to the good side and stay on the dark side? But other than that, I will admit he's a very sarcastic and funny bird, so I give him an okay.
Now let's see. Okay, now how about this?
One verdict on Wormwood in my. Okay. One and only and final verdict of Wormwood. I give it a bad.
Okay.
Nope.
Now,
No reason why. It's just.
okay. Now let's talk about King Roland II, which is voiced by Travis Willingham. He was
King himself.
He was the king of Shanxia. And of course, he married Sophia's mom, which is Miranda, which we will get to momentarily. So when Sophia arrived to the castle, King Roland thought she was just perfect for the family. And what's really special about him at the beginning, which is when he gave Sophia the amulet of Avalor, which was a really touching moment for me, because that was just a very nice thing to do.
Wow.
But other than that, King Roland II, really great guy, really great king. Ryan, what are your thoughts on him?
I don't really have much to say about King Roland. It's not because I don't like him. Like, I do love King Roland. He's a really good father figure. It's just I don't have a lot to say about him. But what I can say about him is that, he's a really good fatherly type figure to Sophia, even though he's not really her father. But I really loved how he gave her the amulet, and because it became an important role for Sophia later on, especially throughout the entire series. And he makes a good king. He always does stuff to protect his family, especially in the final episode. So yeah. So King Roland's really good in my eyes.
And now, let me talk about Queen Miranda, which was voiced by Sarah Ramirez. Now, Queen Miranda wasn't queen before. She was just an ordinary mom who lived in the village with Sophia, of course. Until in the pilot of Sophia, they went to go see the king for a new set of shoes. And then so him and King Roland got one good look at each other right in the eye, He just fell in love and got married. Even though she was a queen, I have to say she's like a very good mother to Sophia, and of course to Amber and James. Now let's see. Oh, this might be good. So how about we talk about the teachers at Royal Prep, which was the three fairies, which I believe they're from somewhere. I think,
Sleeping Beauty, of course.
Laura, Fauna, and Merryweather.
Oh yes.
Now, you guys may notice, but they were in Sleeping Beauty, but I think the creator thought it was a pretty good idea for to add into the series as school teachers. Now let me see. Who did my voice by. Okay, so I think the voice actors were Russie Taylor, Barbara Derrickson, and Tress McNeil.
Mm.
But oh my God, Russie Taylor! I so remember her. If you guys know one name for that character, and that is Minnie Mouse.
Yep, that's right.
And I was shocked for myself that Russie Taylor actually worked for the show. Because, oh my God, that's just mind blowing.
Yeah. I agree with that.
But let me just say, all of the characters have been great throughout. Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a look at this real quick. My favorite character. Oh, that's good, Eli Arnold. For those of you who think Ryan has to go somewhere, try knock it off. Really, Allison?
Ah.
Man. Okay, so let me think about anything else. Oh yeah. Now let's talk about the princess who appeared in Once Upon a Princess, Cinderella.
Oh,
Now, the Cinderella started around like either 1950 or something like that. I so cannot remember.
yeah, 1950. You're right.
Yeah. So I have to say it was a really nice idea for them to let Cinderella into the show, because from that moment when I saw her enter, I was like, oh, "You gotta be kidding me, man!"
Yeah.
So So I'm really so it's really cool for them to add Cinderella in. Now what else? What else? Hmm. Let me take a look. Okay, now let's go back to talking about Once Upon a Princess. Now, when Sophia moved into the castle, she was really worried that she was not going to be able to what to do as a princess. Like, I still remember the song, I'm Not Ready to Be a Princess.
Yep, that's right.
Because sometimes when you have to enter into something that you're not ready for, it's just gotta like take some tries.
That's right.
And also, there was another prank that Amber played on Sophia. So, if you guys have heard of the scene, they were like in a dance class, so Sophia can like learn to do the waltz for over the ball. But let's just say things did not go so well because Amber has decided to put give Sophia some shoes that just like goes crazy all over the place.
Oh no, no, no!
Oh man.
Yeah, that's what we mean by completely bad for Amber.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now let me talk about the ball scene. Oh my god, the ball scene. When Bailiwick said those words, all hail Princess Sophia. When they showed her that dress, I was like, oh my god. My eyes are just just gonna look away for 1 second. And, and right before the ball, she asked Bailiwick to give her like a magic spell to help make her a better dancer. But what he really gave her was a sleeping spell. Everyone fall to make everyone fall asleep, including Sophia, so she can take the amulet. But since she was the one that set the spell, Cedric was the one falling asleep, and Sophia was the one remaining awake. But then, of course, Cinderella, what we just talked about, she like told Sophia what to do with Amber, like she knows what it was like to have stepsisters of her own.
Yeah.
Second chance is what she needed at the moment.
Yep, that's right.
Until Amber gave the apology to Sophia, and she gave her a dance lesson, and then went into Cedric's workshop to find how to redo the spell. And let's just say what line really got me. Like, keep your claws on my sister. That was so brave right there.
Yeah, that's right.
And then till everyone woke up, they Sophia finally learned how to do the multiple keep rolling, and then everyone just lived happily ever after.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
And the start of amazing adventures ahead.
Until the classic, the end. So, okay, so let's go over this one more time. Ryan, what are your thoughts on Once Upon a Princess?
Well, like I said earlier, Once Upon a Princess was really good. Loved that episode. The only thing I didn't like about it was Amber and her tricks, but again, she improved at the end. And yeah, my final verdict, I would give that episode a 8.5 out of 10.
I need to talk to my
Jason, any words?
I need to talk to my sister alone.
Oh, no, he's good. There's a react.
You gave Sophia the trick shoes on purpose. What you did wasn't a prank. She needed those dance lessons. You're trying to ruin her first ball, and I know why.
Because it doesn't belong here.
No, it's because everyone likes her more than you. After what you did today, so do I.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah. When James took advantage of Amber. Hey, Chris, what's up?
Yo, man!
Oh man, Chris is here.
That was a really good moment right there.
So, Jason, any final thoughts on Once Upon a Princess?
Final verdict, I give it a good.
Yeah, but okay. Like I know it's not really possible, but I always wanted to do Pylons 2 to get the Prince so badly. But everyone, including in here, knows the drill. Copyright from Disney. But at least one has been saved. Of course, I did Once Upon a Princess in July of 2017. I'll leave it in the comments after the live stream, so you guys can go check it out for yourselves.
Do you remember Chris? You got one of those
Oh,
to charge?
not everyone.
Oh yeah.
You don't use it, do you?
I don't use it. Yeah, I don't really use it.
I mean, it's probably not
Did
plugged in,
she-
right? Can Kylie borrow it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
Sorry about that, folks.
All right, everyone. That is Isaiah and Sophia the First. I'm Isaiah Smith. This is my Jazzy Mac and Caloric Leader 9. Make sure you all stay tuned for episode 2 called Journey's Beginning, where I'll be talking about season 1 of Sophia the First. So thank you all so much for coming in. Make sure to like, comment, and you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to Clerk 9 and my Desi Mac. And we will see you all next time. See you later, everybody.